the money inside the real estate. It's booming. It's not booming on the pace of Perth, because Perth is booming too much. Okay, it's I was not in Melbourne. I was in Epping. I was in Epping, and yeah, then I went to that Swinburne University.
Countryside, man.
Yeah, it's a countryside, but in Epping, and we were in the bar, and a fight broke out between two people, and it fucking spread out like
it's
just
funny when
wildfire.
people go to Shepparton and they're like, "Oh, bro, in Melbourne, get the fuck out of here."
It's not a Melbourne. It's fucking too big.
Go pick your strawberries, motherfucker.
Brisbane is a really big city, It's
no, but see,
what size? I check 16,000 kilometer.
Something kilometer, like that.
Right? 16,000 square kilometer. Yeah, so
like there's not a summer where I don't travel to two places. This summer I'm going to Japan. Because I want to go there because I've been hearing a lot about it, and my younger brother's been fucking nagging me about it. So yeah.
Japan is great. I like the new prime minister. She's deporting all the radical Islamists. I love it.
Oh, and then I was
Islam has gone to Japan as well.
No. In fact, most of the 92% of the Muslims in Japan are Pakistani Muslims. 92%. Like, if we have 100 Muslims from all around the world, 92 are coming from Pakistan. Guess what? They just start converting people around. And you will see a lot of videos where they're converting the local Japanese women, and they are beautiful Japanese women actually covering themselves in hijab. They look stupid.
I don't think we'll fly in Japan, bro, because their culture is a bit more intact.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah,
I haven't been to Japan. This couple is fucking stupid. Retarded, stupid. Fucking who plays a fucking Korean music 6 a.m. in the garage? This bitch actually do that all the time.
Fuck no, my neighbors used to play that. They were Koreans. I woke up in the morning and I was like, stop playing this fucking bullshit music,
No, you didn't being racist. I've seen the most racist people in the Asian community.
I'm glad they can't call me racist.
No. The most stupid one I actually encountered are the Koreans. I like, Thai, Cambodians. No.
I don't understand the difference, because
from my experience, the Japanese,
there is a difference.
So much with like the inner suburb. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. They got class, bro. They got class.
They do. I like the way they do.
Believe me, when it comes to fashion, when it comes to music,
precisely, mate. I was about to say that, because when it comes to having a good turnout, nobody can beat the Japs. Japs are good.
Definitely. My brother introduced me to a circle of his Japanese friends because he was living in Sydney. So when I visited, he introduced me some. And I was like, bro, this is good. This is a good circle of friends. This is really good. Then he introduced me to a different circle of friends. I was like, nah. And then eventually the other circle of friends broke apart because, my brother just couldn't be idiots.
Because have you noticed the thing? It works. You can have Japanese people, you can have Vietnamese people, you can have Greek people.
They get away with by saying that, but concealing that. No, hang on. But they can. They're fucking smart. They do all the horrible things, but they conceal their. I've seen them. The fucking gangs are Pakistani.
True.
And those people are.
Telling me that there are Pakistani gangs in South Bank and all that area.
No, it's true. It's in South Bank. It's in Maruka. It's in Garden City.
Maruka, and near Botanical Gardens are all these young girls. If you see someone who is 19 years old or 17 years old, precisely 17 or 18, doing the horizontal refreshment kind of things in the prostitution. That is being controlled prostitution. They're into drugs. All horrible things you can ever imagine.
No, it's so true. I was walking in Maruka, right? And this white girl, she went up to me. It was like 11 p.m. at night. And she just held my hand. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I see...
Okay. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Go get you a husband. Go get you a baby. You have your man. Fine. You have your man. You're not 25. You're 30. She's the most self-pitying black woman I know. The child is bald-headed and black and ugly. The child is bald-headed, black and ugly. Go get you some weed. get you some weed. I'm literally, ma'am, sir, bitch, you're older than me. You're older than me. Thank you. Good morning. You're so jealous. You're getting your child and fuck up. Please, take it easy, MG. I gotta talk about her kid, though. That's you're married. No more refugees. Go get you some eggs. Now work on your eggs. I'm a citizen, thank you very much. I'm a citizen too. Or African. You're still black. You're still black. Sword is your pencil. You're still now. She's a hog. Now she's a darkie. Anyways, you darky slave. Just leave us. So did you move MJ? Who moved MJ?
That's it.
Well, I didn't think about putting you in jail because why would I do that? But your organ harvesting has been scheduled.
We do have it, and you're just gonna have to go. It's in his videos, and you're gonna have to find. Well, do you understand that you gave us the right to harvest your organs after you?
No, I did not.
Well, go ahead and find the.
Yep, I was there as a witness. Yep, I was there as a witness. Bring forth the affidavit.
Witness. The entirety of the world is.
Bring forth the affidavit.
Witness. The entirety of the world is a witness. It's on YouTube. That's a witness. It's on YouTube. That's on time. That's right.
Some people are just so dumb. I know this girl, she was like sleeping with some married men and like her friend and the friend just got out of jail. Kidding me? Like this guy just got out of jail for some weird shit. You're like basically hand him $500 to never get back again.
Well, if you want to lend me $10,000, I can give you 1,000% return because I'm going to buy you some incredible put options that can make you put it so far into the yield.
What you mean?
Your money where your mouth is.
Never allow yourself to be made a victim. Except no one's definition of your life. Define yourself. Who said that? Jeffrey Epstein. The memoir.
She just doesn't understand. You know what? I give up, bro. You leave it.
Real.
I don't. Like, this is weird. Like, I don't know.
Danny, this is the best. Danny, this is the best Epstein quote. It says, "Real love stories never have endings." Jeffrey Epstein, The Love Story, a memoir.
Real?
Every day I get up and look through the Forbes list of the richest people in America. If I'm not there, I go to work.
I'm just saying, just because you claim the guy is a thing or two doesn't mean he really is.
A man with confidence in himself.
Right.
The beginnings of all things are small. Jeffrey Epstein, a memoir.
The last
Tale,
one.
a memoir.
The last one
True,
you just read about.
True friends stab you in the front. Jeffrey Epstein, a Mossad memoir. Lie if you were in his place. Jeffrey Epstein, a Mossad memoir.
These can't be weird. These can't be real. This is so weird.
Too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. Jeffrey Epstein, a memoir.
You're making these up.
You owe it to yourself to be the best you can possibly be in baseball and in life. Jeffrey Epstein, a Mossad agent spy tale.
I don't think anyone said he was an agent. He was just probably an asset of many different agencies, right?
Life is to be entered upon with courage in the Mossad. Jeffrey Epstein, a Mossad memoir.
I love him. Rest in peace.
It is not
Yeah,
once or
okay.
twice, but times without number that the same ideas make their appearance in the world. Jeffrey Epstein, a Mossad memoir.
That was a good guy.
Well done is better than well said. Jeffrey Epstein, a memoir. I myself prefer to laugh since there is less cleaning up to do afterwards. Jeffrey Epstein, a Mossad agent's memoir.
This did not come from him. This
Yes, because he was a very
did not come from him. This
yes, because he was a very sad guy.
did AI
Sad guy.
did you ask AI to make quotes like of things that
Virginia Guffey estate. Freedom is nothing else but a chance to be better. Jeffrey
No,
Epstein,
there
a
is
memoir.
there is no Epstein book, okay? You're fucking lying.
Jeffrey Epstein was once quoted as saying, "What you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say." Jeffrey Epstein, a memoir.
I love the memoirs. I love the memoirs of Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein once was quoted as saying,
Retarded.
"Success is simply a matter of luck. Ask any failure." Jeffrey Epstein, a memoir.
So lame. Like, whose quotes are these?
This is in his memoir. These are all his favorite quotes. No evil.
There is no memoir. Can you do this? Like, actually? Say it aloud?
This bitch can't get it, bro. She just doesn't understand.
Jeffrey Epstein was to Epstein Island. As far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light of me.
What do I know about what?
About love.
Nothing at all.
Politics is not the art of the possible. It consists in choosing between the disastrous and the unpalatable. Jeffrey Epstein, a memoir. Jeffrey Epstein once wrote to his lawyer, Alan Dershowitz, "Dear Alan, contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty." Jeffrey Epstein, a memoir. Jeffrey Epstein once remarked at Bank of America, "No one can earn $1 million honestly." Jeffrey Epstein, a memoir.
Really? I don't know. $1 million honestly? I think you can. I think you can if you, like, make a product that's, like, good, you know? That's, like, new, innovative, or just better than a product that's already out there. Like, Oreos was the second product, not the first, because it was Hydrolux. Like, you could do it. I might have quoted the name of the first product wrong. I gotta look it up again.
In a Jeffrey Epstein deposition, he was quoted as saying, "The best revenge is massive success." Jeffrey Epstein, a memoir.
I love Jeffrey Epstein and his memoirs.
Oh, thanks for indulging the new Epstein memoir, Danny. Remember, no soul. There are only psychopaths on this app.
So, Chicago Cheeseburger, what do you think about Ghislaine? It's the first time I see trafficking to nobody. Isn't that wild?
Well, they named them as John.
Exactly. That's why we need to get her out of prison. We need to do like a petition or something. Free Ghislaine. That's a true psyop. I I do think she's hot, though. I'm not gonna lie.
She's pretty. I worked with someone that kind of looked like her. On the run, but it wasn't her.
I don't like that this was short.
She was on the run for so long, right? And she was able to, which is interesting.
That's right.
Hide for so long.
Okay, this is the query. What was Ghislaine Maxwell convicted of? Give me a description of each guilty charge. Also, what was she found not guilty of? And then I added at Alan Dershowitz. All right, Rabboni Shalom. I don't think I can take any more copyrighted music in the background. I'm going to have to turn my volume down.
Oh, you can do that.
Ever heard of the book Space Relations by Donald Barr?
Yeah, that was a good one.
I never read it.
Well, less than 3% of people read any books.
Most people don't read books.
Well, if they haven't gotten the new Jeffrey Epstein memoirs, it's explosive. In a deposition, Jeffrey Epstein told an investigator, "Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change." Jeffrey Epstein.
And panties.
No, that's not me.
Well, didn't you try to sell me your loose
I've
panties?
never done that in my life.
So you got that.
No. You know, I had to pick the Houthi guy that they sent in the room. They sent the Houthi guy in their room today.
Okay, this is what Grok says. Ghislaine Maxwell was convicted on 5 federal counts for aiding Jeffrey Epstein exploitation. 2, conspiracy.
Where's? Oh, sorry. Repeat that.
Ghislaine was convicted to travel interstate for illegal sex acts, plotting to lure underage girls for exploitation. 2, conspiracy to transport a minor for criminal sexual activity, scheming interstate movement for abuse. She was acquitted solely of 1 charge of enticing a minor to travel interstate for illegal sex acts, which required proof of direct persuasion without conspiracy.
Okay, so then can you follow up with ChatGPT or with Grok and ask it, is there any proof of any of this other than hearsay and things that are inaccessible to the public?
Is she awaiting like a sentence or something, or was she sentenced? Is she in trouble for evading the cop? Yeah, true.
Just ask it, is there any solid evidence that is accessible to the public, or is it just hearsay that is inaccessible to the public, beyond anyone's reach, so that no one can actually communicate with her and no one can actually interview her?
I thought they sent her to like a better prison or something.
I'm just saying, that's all. Hey, Danny.
I don't think she's gonna talk. I think that's why she's the one that's alive and Epstein's dead.
Okay, I wrote, Grok, what is the evidence? No, we can't hear you. You'll have to come back. This is the question. What is the evidence made known to the public that Ghislaine engaged in illegal minor sex activities with Epstein? Give me 10 pieces of evidence or testimony convicted Ghislaine.
So, are you trying to get me to like say something of substance so you could just have me killed or something?
Just go to McDonald's.
No. Did you hear about the guy in Russia that was so sad that McDonald's left that he like chained himself to the door?
No.
He was like in protest, like this fat Russian guy.
Okay, this is what Grok says. Victims' testimonies provided key evidence of Maxwell's direct involvement in minor sexual abuse alongside Epstein. Jane testified Maxwell fondled and abused her during group encounters starting at 14. Annie Farmer described Maxwell groping her breast at 16 after Epstein assaulted her.
Disgusting. I don't want to hear this shit.
Oh, sorry. Dickerson wanted to hear it.
I know, but it just grosses me out. I want to hear these like details or anything.
Well, what did you say? Repeat it?
Yeah.
It's just talking about evidence, photos, payments, flat logs, address books, inconsistent depositions proving conspiracy.
Yeah, but that's not accessible to the public now.
Well, that's what that's what Grok queried the index search results and wrote that statement on.
Yeah, but the question was, is there anything that is
yeah, there's nothing made public. It's just it's a ghost of a case,
Exactly. It's just hearsay.
But none of this stuff is really public anyways. I mean, I guess it's public, but this, I don't know. I mean, you can seal court cases. Like it's.
I understand why the photos and videos can't be released. Everything else. What about the chat? What about nothing at all? Zero?
Anyways, so I have a show going. It's called What's the Point?
Yeah, what's the point?
Exactly.
What the fuck is the point? And how
well, the point is, what's the point of asking what's the point? What's the point of that? That's the show of What's the Point. That's the name of my show. What's the point?
Nothing. I just think that she's innocent. I think Ghislaine is innocent.
Well, the point is Ghislaine is hot. That's what you said.
I do think she's attractive, yes.
You think she's attractive? You think
Her story is so interesting. Her parents, when you read about them, are very interesting. They always put dad and not her mom. It's weird.
Do you think Trump is going to pardon her when he gets out of office?
I think all these things because he has the ring to rule them all. Basically, it's like the Lord of the Rings. The Epstein list is exactly what you need to make everyone your bet. That's why we say there's nothing, and there's nothing out there.
Well, who has the ring? Is it Netanyahu or is it Trump?
Trump has the ring. Right now, Trump has the ring.
You think Trump has?
I think it's more of an anti-Semitic attack, essentially. That's what I believe. Say hello to Bad and Bougie. Bad and Bougie is one of my favorite people these days. Which is not easy for me to say that, but I hope you understand that.
But what's that got to do with the price of shawarma at Reem Shawarma, at the third circle?
It's not at the third. Reem Shawarma is at the second circle.
Okay, the second circle, by the McDonald's.
No, there's no McDonald's there.
Yeah, there's a Reem Shawarma across the street from McDonald's in Amman.
There's no Reem Shawarma.
Betecha, listen to me. I'm telling you. I've been to the Reem Shawarma. I've seen the fucking line.
Nigga, how about you go on Google? Nigga, and go check it.
Habibi, I've been there. I have eaten there 3 fucking times. How many fucking times? I gotta tell you. Ikthir nat galil asad. There you go. Fanta is the best drink with chicken shawarma. That's just my opinion. Take any can you want, but don't take that can. You can't take that can either. You got to take a Coca-Cola or a Dr. Pepper.
Have you seen the movie The Gods Must Be Crazy?
Yeah.
No, we try not to watch movies. Movies are of the devil.
Habibi, if all you do is look at spreadsheets and charts all day long, next thing you know, you're going to see your chart straight into your grave because you'll never have lived. and you'll wake
Yeah,
up
habibi, all I
in
do, I
a
spread cheeks.
box.
I spread cheeks, nigga. That's what I do. Spread cheeks.
Is Cool Runnings racist?
Yes.
Why is that one, Oscars? And John Candy? Come on. It's based on a true story. What the F?
Story?
Yes, it's based on a true story.
It doesn't say it's based on it. Oh, it is. Okay. That was such a good movie. I like that movie.
Okay, Jeff,
Very little.
in a transcripted cable to the head of Mossad in Tel Aviv, Benjamin Disraeli.
Benjamin Disraeli is not the head of. That's not the head of the Mossad, bro. Memoir. Hey, Danny. Yo, Rabbi, what up? How you doing, neighbor? Yeah, I'm doing good. It's good. It's good. So I like it when people do good because most are doing bad.
So
Don't fucking broke, bro. I'm not broke.
So I'm so confused. How can Ghislaine be convicted of sex trafficking crimes, which means she was a transporter, a deliverer, a concealer, the whole kit and caboodle. She was a madam. So where is her client list?
Exactly. There's no client trust. And you also got to figure that upside down. Epstein was working for Ghislaine. She was his handler, not the other way around.
That's what I've been hearing lately.
Well, either way, they were also lovers because they have intimate emails that have been released, and it's.
Wouldn't you love her?
Well, what I'm saying is, it was more than just. It was more than to say who worked for who. It ends up becoming barbecue sauce.
And what's wrong with that?
You can put it on everything. That's the point.
Well, I'm still not sure I get your point.
Okay, you got a chicken shawarma in your right hand. You got a lamb, all beef shawarma in your left, okay? But you got no garlic sauce. You got no white sauce. All you got is barbecue sauce. Make it make sense. I mean, the flight logs, Epstein Island, this was the most sophisticated espionage, sex, surveillance operation in human history. The most.
It wasn't. I don't think it was just one though. It was obviously several.
It was multiple facilities. The New York facility.
No, but what I'm trying to say, I don't think you could say it's one intelligence agency. I think it's at least 3.
Well, they may have shared the information, but
It's
no
at
way.
least 3 agencies that they would be working for.
Well, it's not the DANI, that's for sure. Anyways, make sure you get that
Put on halal food, chicken and rice, It's random. Very random. Still tastes good though. With the white sauce and the green sauce. But I don't know what reference you're making. Maybe I was too autistic to get it.
Listen, if you get 2 chicken shawarma Arabic dinners, Arabic style shawarma is a little different. It comes like a burrito chopped up with pickles in there. And so what I'm trying to tell you is if you get a lot of chicken shawarma, but you got no garlic sauce, forget about it.
Forget about it totally, bro. No.
Are you calling the white sauce garlic sauce, or is there like a
There's
different
a difference. Sauce? White sauce is not garlic sauce.
What?
I never had garlic sauce and
White sauce is like
pickles.
Yeah. The garlic sauce is a thick.
Is that Moroccan? What type of food is this?
This is a joke. It's a fucking joke.
Is he joking?
No. No, this is legit. I go to Jaraza Kebab all the time here in Chicago, and it's Palestinian food. It's all halal.
Oh, it's Palestinian? I never had Palestinian food.
Oh, you're gonna hit my ass when you come to Montreal, but don't worry.
That's disgusting.
Well,
Why?
there's no such thing as Palestinian food. That's just a lie. In order to, no lies. There's no
I heard they have
Palestine.
cock. Have you tried Palestinian cock? It's like K-A-K.
Oh, that's cack.
Oh, I thought it was cock.
No, you haven't. You
Okay.
probably haven't seen one of those in a while.
Yeah, no.
Child.
Rabbi probably saw one in the past couple months. Rabbi's a swinger, and he's definitely bisexual. That's what he puts down on his Hinge profile and his FetLife profile.
Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm banned on Hinge.
Yeah, I know. I signed up. I created a fake profile on Hinge and FetLife in fucking Toronto. Bro, I cannot believe you put bisexual on your profile. I mean, otherwise I never would have found you, but, here we go. Congratulations.
I only put bisexual when I apply to jobs. Literally.
You're also a shareholder in Grindr and a user, so you're not just a customer, you're also an investor.
They went up like here got close up.
No, bro. Some people go crazy with that, Some people go crazy with that, but you can't put that on everything. $, you can get a huge bowl of like a chicken salad with rice and
I
everything.
prefer Taco Bell, nigga.
Damn. And then you said the N-word afterwards. You would prefer
Exactly.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
You would prefer Taco Bell, wouldn't you?
I love taco. I never tried it except in Calgary, and it was so cheap and it was so good. And like, they have the best fries. I never thought I'd say this. I thought like McDonald's is the best fries up until I met Taco Bell. Yield curves. Works. Child. I told you a million times, bro. My only problem with you, you know what?
Streaming myself for 5 years talking
Yeah,
to
but
you,
some
talking
books,
about
some books
nothing.
are like page book, nigga. Some books you can't open them because by opening them you're also closing them at the same time. Yeah. I'm definitely something though. I just don't know what I am.
Well, if you look at the word psychopath, the second part of the word is paths. So it's basically the journey that you're taking, meaning that a psycho and the psyche, it's basically, it's kind of generic, the term psycho, meaning like, is it, it has a negative connotation, because people do commit horrible crimes and they are deranged and sick and stupid or psychopathology. It's an index, but if you have a spiritual education, you're pretty much a non. But all the years you've spent here, do you know what the word ledger is? Did you know this app has a word ledger? Audio clip of you saying the N-word from every time you've ever said it on this app. It would go on for like 8 hours, maybe. I mean, just think.
That's Rambleson, bro.
Think about that. Think about that opportunity cost. If you could get 8 hours of your life back from every time you said the N-word. That's you. No, I'm looking at dude. The app publishes a word ledger. It's got you tagged. It's incredible. 8,000 times you've said the N-word.
Cambridge Analytica has to say about me. Could you tell me? What are they saying? Like, what words am I using?
You're not recording. Because that's Rambleson. Mine should be at least 20 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, what a horrible person.
Can you believe? I remember initially Tim Rambleson used to call me out. And I remember even pressuring him and telling him that I don't trust him unless he says the word nigger. I corrupted Tim Rambleson. I'm so proud. That's right.
His son says, and your father's head is hanging in shame, knowing that you've spent this much time saying the N word and wasting your time on this app like a child instead of a man. And he's praying to your, your Eastern Orthodox.
Robert wasn't really for slavery. He was just fighting with his family.
And it was for state rights, and the state determines whether there's slavery.
I don't know.
I'm all for slavery. We let go of slaves not because we out of the kindness of our hearts. It's simply because we have machinery. And I'm saying now that it'll be very good for us to actually give unpaid internships to black people. And if you give unpaid internships to black people, then you are
up in heaven looking down, listening to everything you're saying. He's still very disappointed. He can't believe that he made such a failure.
I mean, you can say that. I do support
Abu Randy McDickerson.
I would love to.
Habibi! Habibi!
Abu Randy McDickerson. I love that. I love that name.
I gotta get back to my show. What's the point? Because I can't figure out what's the point here. This is really stupid.
Everything's stupid. I mean, why are you going to? I would know that.
No, his mom was Jewish, and she converted to Christianity when she married Senior Robert E. Lee.
I'll look it up. There was some Jewish guy in Louisiana.
They had a Jewish plantation, and during the Exodus ceremony, they would have their slaves reenact Exodus. It's true. It's in the history books.
No, he was not Jewish. He was Christian.
No, his mother converted.
In an Episcopalian church at the age of 46.
There you go. Yes.
There's no evidence to suggest he was of Jewish descent.
That's not true.
Or converted to Judaism. Although Thomas Jefferson, I have some questions.
You don't understand. His father was a very successful attorney who divorced his first wife and married his secretary who was Jewish, and she converted to Christianity. It's in the Jewish folklore of America. You gotta dig deeper, Danny. Go through the lines when
I'll dig. You're fucking lying.
In Dixieland, I'll take my stand to live and die. Away down south in Dixie. Away. Oh, you fucked it up.
Could you imagine this guy's father's in heaven looking down saying, what did I create? How time he's got no relationship, he's on a stupid little chat app like a little girl. What a waste of fucking time. Why did I have this son of mine? What a short audio chat app all day long talking about nothing. Fucking Habibi. Alamak. Walalu.
Oh, I should write that down.
Nin Shuama min Fadlak. Cock like rabbi here and do no work looking at his screen all day long while he's on here chatting about nothing.
Are you making fun of me?
Yes, yes.
I mean, I would take my Adderall if I was allowed to, but I'm not allowed to, and I would clean if I wasn't accused of taking Adderall, right?
Well, it takes the Adderall and puts it in the basket. It takes the Adderall and it puts it in the basket.
No, that's creepy fucking Silence of the Lambs or something.
Well, you can't take it.
I don't remember.
You're saying you can't take it. All right, well, anyways, Danny, what's the point of this room?
I don't know what drawn everyone in this room here to talk about Epstein. What was the point of that?
She was psychopaths and she got both you and I, bro.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what brought all these people to talk about Epstein. I don't know. It's weird.
Jeffrey Epstein was quoted in saying in a deposition regarding Ghislaine Maxwell, "I was told to avoid the business altogether because of the rejection. People would say to me, 'Don't you want to have a normal job and a normal family?' I guess that would be good advice for some people, but I wanted to be an actor." Jeffrey Epstein.
You should really write his book, though, because I don't know, like, did anyone write his book yet? Like, you should be the one.
He did want to be an actor, that is true.
Yeah.
Bro, all these cool people want to be artists. Did you notice that?
Jeffrey Epstein was quoted in saying in a deposition, "We do not remember days on Epstein Island. We remember moments." Jeffrey Epstein, a memoir.
I would like to get my hands on that memoir. Seems like it's
Jeffrey Epstein in his memoir wrote, "A little more determination, a little more pluck, a little more work, that is luck." Jeffrey Epstein. Poet.
Basically, that's his way of saying "Tirmat Alir Sayat." You notice that?
Yeah.
That's his way of saying it.
Jeffrey Epstein wrote, Dershowitz, "If two men agree on everything, you may be sure that one of them is doing all the thinking." Jeffrey Epstein, a memoir.
5, 6. Let's go. Let's go. That works. That's good. Oh, 6 hours. 6 hours. That's good.
Is that how much work you have left on this app?
No, actually, I'm gonna take a small break. I'm gonna eat. If that's okay by you guys.
No. No.
There we go. Let's put voice isolation. Because we're gonna be doing some real shit on this bench. Alright, so we'll stop that. I swear to God, if I don't become a multi-millionaire, then I am truly a guy. I truly am genuinely, because
Jeffrey Epstein once wrote in an email to Ghislaine, "There is a fine line between genius and insanity. I have erased this line." Jeffrey Epstein, a memoir.
what did he see himself as?
A genius, obviously.
And what do you see him as? That's kind of where I would go.
Well, I've heard his recordings and I've read his emails, and they're pretty fucking disgusting. He was a disgusting human being.
Why do you say that?
Low class, trashy.
Why do you say that?
The way he communicated with people was just like disgusting. He was just a piece of shit, slimy fucking guy, dirty fucking guy, just like a real lizard, like really nasty. He wrote these really threatening emails. Like, I was reading them recently. It was really nasty communication.
Like what? What did he say? Give us examples.
Have you seen his depositions? Have you heard him speak? The way he sounds is disgusting.
No, honestly, I believe that's his type since day one. I don't believe the guy did anything wrong, bro. I don't think he ever touched a girl.
Well, he's dead, so what does that matter? I mean, he was also found guilty, though, in Miami, so the point is like, if you just...
No, but according to El Normo, that was just one girl.
Well, if you listen to his deposition and you hear his voice, I'm just saying his voice is all you need to hear. And then you're just like, yeah, I don't like this guy.
I actually do. I think he cared a lot about the youth and he invested in them when no one was born. I don't see that. Yeah.
Well, that's because, you're low testosterone. You're here all the time looking at a laptop. I don't think you even lift weights. When was the last time you actually lifted any weights?
2 days ago. I'm not doing it as much, but 2 days ago. And
you call yourself a man?
I never called myself a man. In fact, I see myself as a boy.
Oh, you're a child.
Exactly. I want to remain indefinitely a child.
Why? Because your Lord and Savior told you to be like a child?
No, because I want to be someone who has no responsibility. I don't want to be responsible. I want to live a very irresponsible life and suffer no consequence. Or, and I found out the best way to do that is because there is consequence, right? But what you can do is make someone else pay for your actions, essentially. So you can basically shift the burden onto other people. Shift the consequence onto other people.
Do you guys like ping El Normo in here? That was fucking weird.
In a top secret communication from Jeffrey Epstein to a head of military intelligence in Israel, Jeffrey Epstein wrote, "It is easier to find men who will volunteer to die in the Mossad than to find those who are willing to endure pain on the floor and name names without threat of libel."
Victim is that? Which victim? Are you talking about the only victim?
There was did you watch the victim testimony on the steps of Congress?
Yeah, I did see that they're all enforced by Virginia, who's a serial Me Too girl who's been accusing people falsely and that she ended up suiciding in Australia. Is that the one?
No.
Accusing people falsely and that she ended up suiciding in Australia. Is that the one?
No, there was a couple other girls. You should have heard this one girl. She's like, Jeffrey promised owes me money and I didn't get enough money. I was like, holy shit. I was like, I couldn't believe what this chick was saying. I was like, damn, this is crazy. Like, dude, this shit's wild. Like, it was funny because it wasn't even about, she was still salty about the money.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I can't, I just, innocent until proven guilty many times.
Well, she got scammed and taken advantage of. What was she, a child? That's fucked up.
Yeah, assuming it's true. It is fucked up, assuming that it's true.
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah, assuming it's true, which is, I don't think it is. I mean, again, the burden of proof is on the ones saying that it is true.
You feel safe going forward with something like that?
Well,
no, yeah. If I have nothing to do,
really?
I'm just looking for money. Yeah.
Well, I had to go to court.
Well, yeah. So you're saying if it wasn't true, you'd feel safe going forward, but if it was,
but if I can team up with a serial fourth accuser like Virginia, and I can then play and then
dead.
Exactly, she could, because it didn't go her way.
You think, or you think? I thought that the victims were supposed to get money.
If they were indeed victims, yeah. I don't believe it. Again, it's all come from that one chick.
In a letter to memoir.
So tell me this: if you believe that all these things are true, that's fine. Here's your own. Although I would say I'm proven guilty, but that's fine. Why do you think Trump is hiding all the info about all the PDF files? Do you think Trump himself is a PDF file? Yes or no? And if yes, why do you think? If no, why do you think he sends for PDF files?
Have you ever seen Black Mirror?
I try to stay away from all things. I try not to watch TV. I rarely do. I only watch TV with my girls around.
Well, they have like the first season's all British, and they have this one where this politician's like forced to like have sex with a pig, like on camera. It's so crazy, you know? But like to use as blackmail, you know? It's like one of the first episodes of the whole series. But like, if you've seen the series,
about the English guy, yeah, the English Prime Minister.
That was like the episode. It was like the British Black Mirror version, and then I think it switched to like American directors and stuff in the second season. That one was one of my least favorites, but if you think about it, it's kind of like True.
I don't do favorites.
And they go into the place and they just see the people like aliens, so they kill them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then when they take it off, it's just
That's the only thing I get from you is that you stopped wasting time for a while, and now I'm back at it. That's the only thing
so.
I can
So I was just telling a story that was pretty interesting, and what I do with it, just because I'm mentioning a message. Do you not agree with the message? Does it get in the way of making money and your profits? That message? Do you not enjoy it? Is it too heavy for you to think about, or what is it? Tell me.
Stories are for children.
What?
What is the point of this? What's the room title about?
I don't know.
About the fact that stories are for children. She doesn't seem to recognize that.
Index. Women are more psychopathic than men.
Yes. Yes, I do think they are. No. Because they clearly demonstrate less. They clearly demonstrate more apathy and less remorse. Like that is something that you can really see.
That's the definition of a psychopath.
I mean, it's an indicator. I wouldn't say it's, but yeah.
I mean, it's a trick question. You fell for it. You know, Rabbi, you're an idiot.
What I am? I would say I'm a wise one.
Danny, this guy doesn't even know how to make a fucking falafel sandwich, all right? This guy's a fucking loser.
I don't know how to do falafel, actually. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Sure. But you know what I can do? Well, I can do the best shrimp taco. Say hello to Elmi. Elmi is my Somali friend. Unlike the other Somalis. Wait, you know what?
Is this a theory or what's going on? What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that there's something called innocent until proven guilty, and Epstein didn't get to court, and therefore he is innocent by law.
Okay, so what about the victims that came out and spoke? Yeah. She did?
I'm saying they did.
Okay.
I'm saying they did, therefore he did.
Well, Epstein.
I don't know what you're claiming, as I don't believe in abortion, at least for myself. I may be pro-life.
No, I'm saying you went 3 years ago, you went and you fought for each other, you killed and shot them.
No. Chill out. We don't gotta do this.
I'm accusing her of doing it, and it must be true, right?
We don't gotta do this, Rabbi. Come on, man.
Yeah, but that's what happened to Epstein. Someone came, accused him, and it must be true. So I'm doing the same thing. In fact, you killed 3 cats when you were young.
Okay, so you're saying because...
Oh, okay, I get that. I totally get that.
I mean, court isn't end-all, be-all. I think what end-all, be-all is possibly the afterlife and God, right? Because that can only be the ultimate judgment, and that's the only time the truth will always prevail. So, but I do highly suspect that Epstein was definitely a child molester, and that he was taken.
What's the title about?
There was a woman that.
Oh, it has nothing to do with the title. Actually, a month from now, I'm gonna go give a press conference about how you killed 3 cats. 17 years ago.
She worked for Epstein as a massage therapist or some shit like that.
Yeah, and I'm your friend, and I'm your friend on Clubhouse.
As like a 14-year-old, you know?
Yeah, and I'm your friend on Clubhouse, and I see you almost every day, and they're you for being who you are.
Listen, you can put barbecue sauce on anything, and if you're gonna buy good barbecue sauce, you gotta get it with garlic.
Is this the type of conversations that Jewish people have?
About barbecue sauce?
About Epstein?
I don't think there's any Jewish people in here.
Oh, I thought Rabbi was Jewish.
I'm not Jewish. But I not Jewish. But I definitely stand against anti-Semitism, and I do think that
Everything you say. No, I've got the recordings of you being a disgusting human being on this app, saying horrible things about Jewish people, saying they're worse than Muslims. You claim that worse than Muslims. You're so sick.
I did say that. That is true.
How are they worse than Muslims, Rabbi?
Only one defending Epstein.
Well, I just had some spaghetti, and guess what I put on it? Barbecue sauce. Have you ever put barbecue sauce on spaghetti?
No,
Is barbecue sauce some type of code name? Is this some type of like cryptic code? Are you referencing my kidneys? Like what is this barbecue sauce?
It's a style.
Yeah, there is something.
It's called J.E.'s barbecue sauce with garlic on it. You know, it's really good. Anyways.
Okay, so Rabbi, what about the magazine interview that Trump did where he was saying, oh, that guy Epstein, he likes his girls young?
Oh, yeah.
No, what does that mean? He likes the girls young. Yeah, he does.
I mean, come on, man.
He likes the girls young. What does that mean? That could be 25. It could be 20. What does that mean?
But this room has no point. It is a waste of time. It's like every other room ever created. Danny, hate to break the bad news to you, but, you did it again, Danny. Congratulations.
Thank you, John. What's like the largest room you've ever had on the house, like with you as creator? Like, what's the largest room? You've been here so long.
Yeah, probably like 50, max 100.
You wish. This guy never has anyone in his room.
No, he might have. No, I believe him. What was the topic?
Oh,
It was many years ago at this point that I was, because I had accounts that like the pre-termination before running into Dr. Adams. I had some accounts that had, many, many thousands of followers, and I was doing like tarot cards and audio. I recorded all of them though, so it's like nothing like 50,000 plus YouTube videos now.
And 99% of which are banned.
Exactly, but
she's the only victim I like. What would you think about that?
yeah, she's solid.
She is hot as shit. She's got firm hands.
She's a great woman. I mean, aloha. Aloha. This is DNI Tulsi Gabbard. We have eliminated a trans terrorist cult running the DNI. We have exposed Russiagate and Obama and Brennan and.
What about Pizzagate? What about Pizzagate? Because no one seems to care about that.
Frazzle Drip is not just an expression. Hillary Clinton was involved in human child sacrifices with John Brennan. We have the files, and we will be releasing Pizzagate soon.
Yeah. If you go ask ChatGPT about all these conspiracy theories, and then ask it about Pizzagate, and see how resistant it is to Pizzagate.
Okay, so I was asking it about Titanic and how those people died on Titanic.
It's hardcore divine. That's how it started, It's hardcore divine. That's how it started,
Well,
even
see,
before telling you what it is.
so Pizzagate and so Pizzagate and QAnon are both banned terms. Well, they don't call chemtrails. They call them contrails in YouTube. That is not a conspiracy. Kennedy came out recently and said that DARPA is cloud seeding throughout the entire country. And Brennan, the former CIA director, is also on record talking about how awesome, chemical aerosol distribution and spraying is, and how that's a new technology. So it's probably military doing the spraying, but it's just It's just so crazy. They're spraying heavy metals in the atmosphere. Crazy. They're spraying heavy metals in the atmosphere. CIA's budget is 30 billion a year, 60 billion a year. It's a lot of money, and it's like, damn, we're so stupid in America. We have no priorities, and we're engaged in all kinds of unnecessary things. You look at the State Department disbursements for international aid, knowing that we're so broke, it's just like, you're like, what? We just gave a country how much? What? It's just wild. Wild.
Oh,
Did you
Why
see?
are they doing the weather? Is it just like all fake?
I'm surprised that you're making anti-Semitic remark, John.
I'm not making anti-Semitic
Anything
remarks.
anti-Semitic?
Well, he is saying that we are unnecessarily engaged to Israel.
No,
America's
he
scary.
mentioned 100 other countries. He didn't focus on
I would say that all the soldiers in Jordan, we should just coup d'etat that fucking kingdom. Take that fucking king out. Take his son out. Take them all out. Just throw him in Syria and go let him live in Damascus with the new fucking Islamic terrorists running that shit, playing basketball with the generals and shit. Retarded.
He literally was.
The fuck?
Did you watch that? Did you say
Yeah.
his who?
Shooting 3-pointers. I'm like, this is so bizarre.
Yeah.
It's like not impossible, but you don't usually see some Islamic jihadist militant fascist leader of some new Islamic jihadist caliphate in Syria shooting hoops with U.S. military generals.
Yeah, we got that from Obama. There was that Obama propaganda video of Obama shooting troops. So
Yeah.
that's basically where they got it from.
I see. He's a good guy now. How long is he gonna run the country, you think? Like 25 years? It's his new job.
Yeah.
Hi,
No,
Issa.
he's gonna be there for a while.
That's not our Issa, right?
I think he's gonna be there for a while, but like no external influence. But I think internally things might flip against him.
Yeah, he's gotta be fucking terrified of assassination.
Yeah, but at the same time he has special treatment. Like he's given the green light to do. Bro, what he does is he says it's a new country and I can't control my land. Meanwhile, he orders his men to go commit massacres in the streets. Right? But it's not me. Oh, I can't control it. It's a new country. That's what he's doing, basically. Any opposition in any way, shape, or form, they come and they shoot you on the streets.
How long was the COVID-19 vaccine and pandemic response in terms of like lockdowns? Do you know?
Depends where each jurisdiction is different, bro.
I read something recently, like a couple weeks ago. I don't know where I heard it, but they said that the lockdowns were supposed to be way longer, like 10 years.
That's not true.
That's what I read or heard. I was like, wouldn't that have been crazy if they like really locked down society for 10 years because they claimed that there was a deadly virus floating amongst society that can only be wiped out with a vaccine, but the vaccine didn't, doesn't work and you gotta stay locked down longer, and it extends all the way to 10 years. Has it ever really stopped though? Because they're still administering. And did you see the video or the picture of the Canadian Trudeau? He says, I got my vaccine, my COVID-19 vaccine, and I got my flu shot at the same time. And he like has a fucking Band-Aid over some kind of like hawk tattoo or something. It's like the weirdest constantly. It's really obnoxious, especially over the Medicare, Medicaid. They're so proud over their free healthcare. You can come to Canada and get your healthcare for free. We know how to govern and live under democracy here.
Which Canadian is that? Because I haven't met those on the shop. I mean, I know they exist in real life. Obviously, I see them. I can assure you, most Canadians don't believe made the project. Okay, most of the people I know in real life know that the healthcare system is total shit here. But what you need to keep in mind is the average Canadian also does believe that Americans die on the street, bro. Like, they believe that. So how do you want to convince them? That's why they think they're healthcare, because yeah, we barely have healthcare here, but at least we're not dying on the streets like the Americans are. That's the
When you
average
die, do
Canadian.
you have any plan for your burial? Like, do you have any idea how you want that to go?
Yeah, I want to be buried right inside your booty hole.
That's disgusting. You'd never fit.
I said what I said.
Okay, well, that's not gonna work.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It does not matter at the point.
Okay,
Just say I'm a bald-headed bitch 3 times under the sun.
should I say that they killed John Lennon?
No, you should say that the good riddance, Charlie Kirk. That's what people say. We don't like you. Bye-bye.
Do you think that John Lennon was killed because he said he was bigger than Jesus?
No. I do think John Lennon was a fag.
Why?
Because of Yoko Ono.
Everyone is so upset about Yoko. Do you think she was like CCP or something?
No, she's just an obnoxious person.
Why does everyone hate Yoko so much? Everyone hates
She likes saying with John Lee Hooker. Did you ever see that video of her screaming? And John Lee Hooker's like, "What the fuck?"
No, I don't know anything about her, but I guess everyone that knows her hates her.
He who hates is not one of us.
I think John Lennon's son like sued her or something, and she like didn't give him any of his father's stuff. It's like
How did that work out for him? How that?
Racist of me to say that a Japanese woman was working for the CCP.
Why would that be racist?
I didn't know she was Japanese.
What's the point of this? I gotta go to bed. I can't do this anymore.
Bye, Dad. I'm so sorry.
Gotta go to sleep. Good night, everyone.
Sorry, John. I'm so sorry.
You have no soul. There's too many psychopaths on this app.
I promise you. Do you know Yoko Ono and John Lennon look like twins?
Just delete the app. Just delete it and stand up and open your window and scream outside, "I'm mad as hell and I'm not gonna take it anymore."
Why do you sound like Trogdor?
I'm just quoting the movie Network. Have you ever seen it?
There's only one spy left in the audience.
Okay, I gotta go to sleep now. What's the point of this?
Good night, John. Good night, John. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. Night-night. Night-night.
I'm so upset I answered my son yes with a question mark and not.
Throwing that kid off of the roof. Then maybe that's what you should do.
I would never do that. And you even saying
No,
that.
I'm saying you are the one that mattered. I'm saying you are the one.
Disgusting. That is fucking disgusting. That is the type of
I'm
shit
saying
that
you are
breaks
the
my
one who
heart.
mattered.
That is the type of shit I can never listen to. That is the type of shit you should never say out loud. I think it's disgusting.
I don't know what the story is. Let's see what he wants. Wait.
Enjoy.
Hey, Daddy.
Hi.
Daddy, I feel like people always have you pressed on this app.
That's just like your opinion or something, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm just mad how
articulate and like it
just projection alert. Projection alert.
Or talking about Marilyn von Sanvan. Or talking about Marilyn von Sanvan.
BBH, I want to know why you drink so much.
One that's like 250 pounds and she's fat. Like, we have to regain the society. You have women thinking that they're 10 out of 10 and they're like 300 pounds. By the time you're born and by the time you're 18, They're like, yeah, men need to do this, men need to do that, men need to do this, but they never tell the same to women. Women just get off scot-free without being bullshit. They can be lazy, they can be fat, because they know if they're good-looking enough, they can just open. He's coming to save you. If you fail as a woman, there's gonna be some simp bitch there that's gonna come and save you, and that's a fact. That's the reason. Save you. You have to buy your own house. You have to wake up every morning. You have to go to work. You have to buy your own car. You have to be steadfast. You can't crumble. You can't break. You're the head of the household. Women have the privilege to be hoes in their 20s, and then when they're like 29 and 30, just rope it up a sim guy. That's it. And that's why they're so mad, because I'm telling the truth. That's what regular guys have to deal with all the time. And it's a fact of life. This is. John, I answered your question. What's up?
I'm falling asleep over here. Listen, I'm gonna go brush my teeth. I'm just wondering, does anybody here brush their teeth in the morning but not at night? And if so, do you not think that's
Rich, did you know that? I think you know. HX blowing up a mosque in a couple days. He already blew one up 3 days ago.
I checked. How do you describe yourself? Are you a freedom fighter? And is there a genocide in Nigeria of Christians?
I'm not Nigerian. I'm South Sudanese.
They're close enough.
I don't know what's
Close
going on
enough.
in Nigeria.
We don't care. Where's the genocide?
I don't know what's going on in Nigeria. I'm worried about South Sudan. That's my issue.
I was going to say, John, you didn't know it was in Gaza?
Well, it's all just, you can put barbecue sauce on anything.
I don't care. Look, Christians in Nigeria are suffering like we were suffering, but they have to deal with their own problems. Christians, they just can't turn the other cheek like Jesus. Jesus is Lord.
You were tested. What was your score?
You say John or me?
Right now is go brush these motherfucking teeth.
How many votes? I don't know.
The election is March 17th.
Why is it March?
It's called the primary.
Are you? How much do you need to qualify for a debate?
So there's no qualifying for a debate.
With this guy, they have to pick him up and carry him to the audience instead of giving him $37 fucking trillion in debt, you motherfucker. It's going off on him. Oh, I can't wait. It's hypnosis. It's hypnosis. It's a fucking clown world.
I mean, it just depends. Like, if I start going on about the dad, but I wouldn't call that a crash out. Like, profit event with some kind of Islamic hedge fund sponsoring the civic engagement event. And I'm just going to bring a copy of Rumi, the Persian poet, and read some poem and then just remain silent and listen, but record them and then publish it. And I've done public speaking for many, many years. I did Toastmasters. I was in the Army. You do so much public speaking in ROTC, etc. I can do public speaking, but there's no fear. No.
America needs more men like you. You're gonna make a country great again. It's true.
No, I don't think so. The country's already great. We have an incredible society. But when you see all these people being arrested, you're like, oh, this will go on for years. This will never stop. Because there's just so many illegal aliens. And you're like, I feel kind of bad. But at the same time, I'm just like, can't believe it just like went on like this basically forever, as far as I can remember. And even before that, there's so much immigration fraud, maybe. It's just
who
like,
would you eliminate? If you could eliminate one group from the U.S., one demographic, who would it be?
trans time in libraries, like that would be my biggest. No, actually, probably abortion care providers. That would have to be my number one societal ill to remove, especially in,
I don't mind abortion. I don't know why the conservatives mind abortion so much.
Because when you witness the testimony of abortion providers given at legal proceedings or congressional proceedings, it is so repulsive to see a disgusting troglodyte, troll, disgusting multi-million-dollar creature who literally just dismembers children's bodies, and that's her medical career. And she's dumb as a bag of bricks, but like, it's not that hard to cut up meat, So you're just like, this is so disgusting, and just, this is not medicine. This isn't healthcare. This is just bodily mutilation and murder.
But do you want all those hood rats to be out in the streets? If they're on a board, there's going to be an overflow of hood rats.
This isn't a sewer of rats pouring out into somebody's fucking driveway, bro. These are babies, and every single child is a star. And if you believe in the desecration of human beings, I mean, you have no integrity. You have no ethics. You got no morals.
I get your point, but what about when they steal your hubcaps or steal your car?
Listen, a precious baby that has its head mutilated inside the uterus by somebody cut the head of a baby with a pair of scissors.
If I had to choose the life of suffering or killing the baby when it's a fetus, I'm probably going to. I think it's more humane to kill the fetus.
Okay, Dr. Mela, that's fine. You can go back to the Third Reich anytime you want. Just start executing
I know it
as many
sounds
people
harsh,
as you
but
want.
that's really how I feel. Like,
do you know what the definition of fetus is?
In utero.
I don't have a technical definition of baby in my brain.
Small mammal baby human.
In utero. Anyways, if you think if you think killing 2,000 babies a day is better than giving birth to 2,000 babies a day, you have no great integrity.
No. I don't think that. I don't think that at all. No.
That's what you just said.
I'm just saying, like, if the doctor told me, okay, we ran a test on your wife or whatever, the kid's going to have this genetic disease, it's never going to be able to do this, it's going to have a life.
No, I think you should just cut the abortion clinics, stop the mass roundups, except for the most dangerous, and really focus in on the top 1% most dangerous, get them out ASAP. And I think they should just get them out ASAP. And I think they should suspend habeas corpus and deploy
legal immigrant, no matter what. You can deport the family together. Get rid of all the illegal immigrants. Why you want to be like, yeah, but if they work at Walmart, they can stay. Or if they work at Trader Joe's, they can stay. Or if they work at, like, why do you even give a shit about amnesty for illegal immigrants? You got to deport. I think women from 18 to 29 are going to care about Republican talking about abortion towards them. Look what happened. They just voted in Mamdani. They just voted in left.
Ready to fight. Do you think you could arrest a man that says?
Of course, I'm 6'4". What are you talking about?
Okay, well, muscle power like you is needed. Are you prepared to join ICE or Border Patrol to start making these arrests? We've got a 3-day, three illegals a day minimum quota for you. Are you prepared to work?
Of course.
Okay, great.
Of course.
All right, I'll send you the paperwork and nice pension, but we need 21 arrests a week. And
they had 10 million troops overseas. If you want to do something, you'll get it done. It's people that have a weak backbone that don't want to get it done. I like the CBS. It has a prison called Kangaroo Island. They keep them there.
I don't know why America has. Listen, catch and release. The fact that we have
a prison called Kangaroo Island. People come illegally by boat. They stay there until they return back to their home, or they stay in prison. That's it.
CM is calling us sour ass losers. CM, I don't understand. Why do you think we're sour ass losers? I hate to tell you this, but Trump is in power. His administration and the government now is not a bunch of losers.
John Kuhn in government. The problem is he has weakened filibuster.
It doesn't change the fact. It doesn't change the fact that who's in charge and who and what the government is. It's not going to stop operating just because the funding isn't there. Nothing stops. It just keeps going. That's the facts. Nothing is shut down. It just keeps going. That's the facts. Nothing is shut down. It's It's an illusion. And
It's who's the president? It's Trump. It's who's the president? It's Trump. Who's in Congress? It's the Republicans. These people are low IQ people that you're dealing with. These are retarded people that you're dealing with. Most of the voters aren't smart people that are going to Google it. They're going to be like, yeah, my SNAP benefits is down. Who's the president? Trump. Okay, I'm going to vote Democrats to reopen it. It's just a horrible, horrible thing that you're dealing with. You need to nuke the filibuster and pass the Trump agenda. You just need to. Because you know what stopped the filibuster being nuked last time? It was Joe Manchin and Kirsten Sinema. Joe Biden told Democrats to nuke the filibuster. It was 2 Democrats that stopped them from nuking the filibuster. So don't sit here and tell me like the government is going to sit here.
Achik, I hate to tell you this, but terms like filibuster are terms like ego or gang.
Bookmark this.
What is the filibuster? Can someone explain that? I'm retarded.
You need 60 votes for major legislation.
You can bypass that instead of 51.
It's true. And the filibuster is not even in the United States Constitution. It was put there in the 70s. So don't tell me about a constitution.
Listen, Achik, I know this is a debate app, but I just believe that all the words in the world versus action, one weighs nothing, the other weighs like a feather. So I don't know, big talker, like I'm not saying your opinion is wrong, but I'm just saying all the words in the world don't result in a fucking arrest, bro, on a social audio chat app at 2 a.m. on a fucking Saturday night. That's a fact.
You're not understanding me. I'm not talking for talking. I'm talking like that. And then when the Republican voters get fed up and the Republican voters are like, yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to end the filibuster. The Republicans are going to lose the midterm. You know why? Because Republican voters are depressed. Young men came out in the last election. You want to know why young men came out? Because they're sick and tired of this bullshit. And right now, if you look at Mamdani, he won 88% of women. Young men didn't even vote because you want to know what's the point of voting? Because you don't do anything. You just get into Washington and you're like, it's a uniparty thing. It's so frustrating to see this. It's horrible. At least do something.
That Mamdani's going to help Republicans in the terms, I think.
Yeah, but if young
Well, I'm flossing my teeth now, but I wanted to tell Achik that, we have the world's largest police department. I mean, we don't, but what I'm saying is if Department of Homeland Security wants to start issuing bounty hunter licenses, but they can't make the police arrest illegal aliens throughout the country, and wasteful spending on law enforcement that isn't resulting in arrests, but yet we have to use federal forces to make these arrests. It's just so fucking stupid. There's no consistency in the law throughout the country.
How are we nuts, Sam?
I thought it was martial law like this. No, if these illegal people, they're here illegally. It's drastic times call for drastic measures. We need to get them the fuck out.
Okay. Okay, now I am going to bed. Good night.